Good evening. While I was unable to travel to Washington to join you tonight, I'm honored to be part of this ceremony, especially because you are honoring the hundreds of thousands of Americans who come from all walks of life to serve in the National Guard. Just last week, I was in a high school gym in Monett, Missouri, population 7,396, for a very special occasion. The place was packed. There were loud cheers, signs, and banners, and everyone was in a joyous mood. As you probably guessed, this crowd wasn't there for a basketball game or a football pep rally. No, they were there to welcome home loved ones they had not seen for the better part of a year. In this case, those fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters were the 153 citizen soldiers of the 276th Engineer Company of the Missouri National Guard, coming home after a 9-month deployment to Afghanistan and winning 10 Bronze Star medals and 27 combat action badges in the process. That's a scene that's been repeated in towns and cities across the United States many, many times in recent years. Whether it's a welcome home ceremony or a deployment ceremony, there are tears and hugs and lots of prayers. I've been to dozens of these ceremonies in the past 6 years, and each time I'm reminded of how immensely proud I am of the citizens who have stepped forward to serve in our National Guard: mechanics and teachers, office workers and lawyers, police officers and farmers. And as proud as I am, I'm also confident in their training, their professionalism, and their ability to fulfill their mission, whether that mission has been in support of our military effort in Southwest Asia or in humanitarian efforts to help and protect their fellow citizens here at home. 6 weeks ago, I traveled to Afghanistan with 3 of my fellow governors, Governors Cuomo, Haslam, and Sandoval. It was my 4th trip there, and one of my roles in going has been as a member of the Council of Governors, which addresses National Guard and Homeland Security issues. Time and again, the commanders in the field told me about the invaluable role of the National Guard units in theater. Missouri alone has had more than 20,000 deployments from our Guard since 9/11. I'm proud that the Missouri National Guard put the first agribusiness development team into Afghanistan as a way to build trust and show villagers how to be more self-sufficient. It was a concept picked up by several other states. Even as our major military operations in Afghanistan wind down, the Missouri National Guard unit that I spoke of completed its mission of deconstructing forward operating bases and other resources in a manner that was safe and efficient and kept those resources from being misused by our enemies. As they carry out such missions, our National Guard units are always prepared to use the full scope of their military training. Engaging in firefights and taking on the dangerous job of clearing IEDs have often been a part of the mission, as has been the heroism of those in the Guard. Sadly, it has at times come at a great cost. The Missouri National Guard joins their counterparts from each state in remembering those citizen soldiers and airmen who gave their lives for our country while serving in combat areas. As Commander-in-Chief of my state's National Guard, I can tell you that the dedication of those in the Guard is just as strong when they have been deployed here at home. Missouri has seen its share of natural disasters: a record blizzard that closed a major interstate, flooding of hundreds of thousands of acres along the Mississippi and Missouri rivers, and the deadliest single tornado in U.S. history that devastated Joplin and took 161 lives, all of this during 1 year, 2011. Each time that I've called on the Guard, they were ready, shoring up levees and carrying out water rescues, pushing through 4-foot snowdrifts to deliver medicine and deliver babies, and moving unimaginably high mounds of debris that just days before had been houses and businesses. 14 times in the past 6 years, I have mobilized the Missouri National Guard for states of emergency. In some cases, those citizen soldiers of the Guard were carrying out their missions even as their own homes had been damaged or destroyed. But their professionalism and their compassion made us all proud. I know that same sense of duty runs deep in all those who serve in the Guard, from every state in the Union. And to each American who wears the uniform of the National Guard, I say thank you. You are putting devotion to state and country ahead of self. General Grass, as a fellow Missourian, I'm very proud that you are the chief of the National Guard Bureau. You came from Jefferson County and Fox High School to serve your country in uniform around the world for the past 45 years. I am confident you are providing outstanding representation for the 470,000 men and women of the National Guard on the Joint Chiefs of Staff. And so it gives me great delight to congratulate you as you accept the American Patriot Award on behalf of all the men and women of the National Guard. Congratulations. May God bless the Guard and the United States of America.